Yo, what's up guys? In today's video we'll be changing the front caliper to my 2002 Civic Si. This is a pretty simple job. Caliper right here. Before yesterday it was smoking, so right here it was smoking yesterday, so I basically the caliper seized up on me. So we have the new caliper right here, as you can see, and the tools you need for this is basically a 14 for the top bolt, a 12 for the bottom bolt, and a caliper screw right here. Obviously your wheel locks for your wheels here, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get to it. So first off, I'm going to take my drill here. I'm gonna loosen some of the bolts. Let's go ahead and hit this with a where is it? Oh, here we go. And this thing seems to get stuck on my drill. I don't know why. Jesus Christ. For a drill with no pin, it gets stuck like there's a pen there. We'll go ahead and hit this with this. That's one. That's two. That's three. That's four. Alright. And then you can take your drill now. And you can do it better this way. There we go. That's one. Now we're not going to take it fully off. We just go ahead and jack up the car like so. Get it high enough just to get the tire off. Also, I'm on a hill, so make sure you have one of these tire things to hold the tire in the back so the car doesn't roll. You also, if you want to be more safe, put it on jack stands. But I'm doing this job quick, so I don't think I really need the jack stands. Alright, let's go ahead and proceed to remove this. And always put your bolts somewhere nice where you could remember where they're at. Because I had a issue with losing bolts. I'll lose bolts. I'll put them somewhere. They'll be scattered somewhere. Next thing you know, I lost the bolt. Alright, so here's this bad boy right here. As you can see, this caliper is no good. It's seized, and the piston does not work properly anymore. When you push it down, it stays stuck, and the only way to release it, you have to manually undo it, and then it gets stuck again. So at the top here is a 14 millimeter bolt. The bottom here is a 12 millimeter bolt, and then this pops right over. Am I going to use the whole unit from the old one? I'm not too sure. I might just use everything brand new. Yeah, it's the new caliper. This is the new guy right here. As you can see, that's fresh. Looks like it fits right up. And yeah, let's go for it. If I was to put this bad boy here, that's this way. It's righty tighty, lefty loosey. Bring it down. There we go. And that one comes off. It's in my back pocket. Alright, let's go ahead and get this bolt off. We're gonna definitely have to edit some of this shit up. Next bolt is off. That's the 12 is off. All right. I should have my gloves on. And remember not to screw up your bolts. You got the 12 here. And then we're gonna take off the 14. And its caliper pretty much comes off like so. Then I think this bolt here has a 14 as well. And when you take this guy off, she's gonna bleed some liquids. Right. Dang. Probably should have took this off first. Someone's calling me. I don't know why. All right. Put that brake line to the side. Oh, my leg. And then we got the old bolt here. And then got your new bolt. What the hell? Probably safe to change the whole thing. Yep. 17. Oh, 17 to my impact. I'm gonna put an adapter on this impact to allow me to use a different tool. Is this a 17? Nope, that's a 16. Oh, I got a 17 drill bit. There we go. Makes my life more easier. Like that's stuck on there. All right, after enough pounding, I'm sorry I had to cut the camera off because I was getting a little frustrated, but after enough drilling and hammering, we was able to get the other bracket off. I don't know what people used on this, but they must have over tightened this like crazy, because there's no reason that these bolts that hold this bracket should be that tight. That was bad. Like it was really firmly stuck on. Alright, now for the new one to go on. Jesus Christ. This bracket alone took me about a good 20-30 minutes to get off. Jesus Christ. I don't think a bracket's supposed to be that tight on these bolts. Jesus Christ. Like I've done brake jobs in the past and I've never came across that tight of a bolt. Oh, my legs. Been sitting Indian style for like Yeah, even me, I'm not even gonna put it on that tight. I'll put it on tight enough to where the next job wouldn't be that difficult. And then I'll take it off the impact, and I got my little tool here, and I'm able to do it manually. To ensure that it's tight.
Excuse me. You do mechanic work?
Light mechanic work.
Like you don't mess with like ACs and nothing like that, right?
Nah. Do like brake jobs, rotors, stuff like that. Spark plugs and coils.
I'm trying to find a spot, man.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's hard acting up on me.
All right, no problem, man. No problem. All right, so we got this bracket back on, which is great. Now we got to put the hardware on. These clips. I know people are like, "Oh, you're leaking fluid everywhere." Yeah, I know. I'll put something to dry that stuff up. Look on the old one, see how these go on. All right, so this part goes on the outside. Yep, just like that. That's one. And then this bad boy goes at the bottom like so. There you go, clips into place. And then you take your brake pads. This one goes inside like so. This one goes over here like so. Just like that. And then you got your leaky hose up there. You want to make sure you plug that up. You then get your nut. This nut has a little hole in it so liquid can get through. It comes with 2 washers. You put your first washer through like so, and then you find your brake line. Make sure it does not come into contact with your brakes, obviously. And then you get your caliper right here. Take your caliper, you take this little red nipple off. Was that a 14 nipple? Yep. We're dripping fluid everywhere. Okay, we got that off. Just a little hole there. Now with this, you have a little slot here where the hose goes through. So let's see, let's do this the right way. So this goes like so. Brake hose goes through that hole. And then, see, I'm missing a step already. See, I almost messed y'all up myself. Because this is the second washer I was telling you about. There's 2 washers. There's one that goes on prior to going through the hole here. I'm not sure I can see that. There's a hole here where the bolt goes through. So you get one washer that goes through like that, and that goes in like this. Boop. And you take your second washer and you put it through just like that. Take your second washer and you put it through like that. Then you take your brake caliper, and where that hole is, see there's a hole over here, you put it through. Take your brake line, you line it up. Oh no, you don't, you filthy sucker. It's gonna be a slippery job. If you get it positioned right, it should slide right in. Just like so. And then you take your 14 millimeter. Take your 14 millimeter. Is that 14? Oh, it's a different bolt. The original was 14. So the aftermarket turns into 12. Wait a minute, not even 12. Oh. No, that's an 11. Aftermarket's is 11? That's a first. Yeah, it's an 11. That's insane. So the aftermarket from Advance Auto is an 11. And then you sit this bad boy on here like so. There you go. And then you get your two bolts. I think one should already have a bolt, so I'm not able to fit it on. Oh no, I took the bolt out. Where did I put the bolt is the question. This is a 14. So we could take our 14 and we can start adjusting it like so. So for the aftermarket, we needed more tools than I expected. Aftermarket is an 11 millimeter. Yeah, you have to do an aftermarket 11. That's one. And we got our second bolt. These two bolts are the same size. It's not like the manufacturing 112. Tighten down. Same thing up here. Give it a nice tighten down. There we go. And as you can see, voila, we got our new calipers. Our line is set up right. Now normally people would bleed it. I think I could bleed it. So the way you bleed this is you take, I think it's a 10 millimeter. You take a 10 millimeter socket, put it on there, and you pump the brakes. You fill it up, the reservoir up top, you fill it up, and you pump the brakes. And then you come down here, you release this to let a little bit of fluid out, then you close it. Go back up there, pump again, release. You do it about, I think, 2 to 3 times, and that will take the air out the system. And then once you're done with that, you do everything and repeat. You put your tire on, your rim on, and you're good to go. Here's the old caliper. No! I got suds all over me. Here's the old caliper. Oh, I got brake fluid on me. Oh no, she leaked on me. Oh god, I didn't sign consent. But this is the old caliper. This was seized up. Appreciate y'all for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.